My name is Jerry Klontmaker. I work at Toronto District Christian High School, and I've been teaching history, law, geography, and various humanities for 24 years here. I would run into students in the summer and ask them questions about what they learned, and I'd get crickets. I remember one student in particular was writing an exam, and he just looked so frustrated and unhappy, and I thought, the last day you're with me, you're frustrated and unhappy and like, ow, my wrist hurts from writing 6 pages. I thought, this isn't right. Like, I felt like I was doing them a disservice or an injustice by the way we were assessing them and working together.
I'm editing a video for life expectancy in the 1920s, and I just am making it gray to represent how death was constant and like really young. I like the class for being creative, and it is a good class, but I also think that other classes like math can be good, except for when they're hard to understand. So it really does depend on the teacher, and Jerry's a really good teacher, and I really do like his class.
I actually never had Jerry Klontmaker as one of my teachers, as I never took grade 10 history, but he was my homeroom teacher. The first thing that I remember about stepping into TD for the first time is being connected with Jerry almost immediately and feeling welcome.
I graduated from TD in 2022. Learning always felt like natural, and it just felt like having a genuine conversation rather than like just a lecture from other teachers. I loved how like with almost every project or assignment we did, he allowed us to implement our own perspective and our own ideas.
And I had Jerry Klontmaker for my grade 11 Canadian law class, and an assignment that I really enjoyed back in this class was a podcast assignment. The whole vibe of that project was really fun.
I was teaching my second year. I was living in California. I was teaching there, and they played a video of a school in Japan, and all the kids were engaged doing stuff, cleaning things, moving things, pruning trees, composting. I thought, that's what I want to do. I don't want people sitting at desks all the time. We should be doing.
So my name's Joel Dykeshorn. I'm the principal here at TD Christian, and technically, I guess that makes me Jerry's boss. So I think some of the things I noticed that Jerry's students do well with is presentations and their ability to express themselves in front of people. So I know he does a lot of work in his classes where they are even presenting amongst themselves, like peer reflections. So I think just confidence in sharing their learning verbally or artistically, just in different ways.
It's different for everybody. Everybody learns different things. And then we check back at the end of the week in a conversation of learning, and we talk about what we learned and what we did, and we learn more from each other. So it's very dynamic. And if something happens, like some event happens or something happens or a student asks a really good question related to it, we'll just follow what happens.
Back then, like, the Gibson's girl was really popular, and the flapper look was like the start of how like their fashion changed and how they didn't have to wear tight corsets.
He doesn't want us to like do like a lot of work. He wants us to think smarter, not work harder.
I would say it's like different because he wants us to like succeed, but like not give us too much homework that will be like stressful.
I just want it to be fun. I want it to be safe. I want you to feel included and good and learn. And if something's going wrong, tell me. Feel free to tell me.
He genuinely wants each of his students to succeed. I appreciate that, when he creates assignments, he's doing it out of a hope for them to really learn something deeply about the subject and find passion in those areas. And so when he sets up his classes, like, he's really intentional.
It's just normal. Like, it's how you would teach your children at home. It's just, I don't know. I don't know any other way to do it. I would have quit if I had to do it, that desk straight row paperwork all the time. I knew after about 3 or 4 years, I can't keep doing this or I'll die.
When you transfer from another class to this, like my first period to the second, for example, and you get homework in every other class, and you're just waiting for that at home, and you get here, it's very different because no homework, but you can actually work in class. It's a very different style of learning.
I actually really wanted to get in this class before because I've talked with Mr. Klontmaker. I really agree with his teaching style. I like how I also believe that schools need to change. Like, the classroom has been the exact same thing for the last 120 years.
Yeah, it was actually another teacher at the school was doing it, and I heard it, and at first I was like, I don't know if that's professional, but I felt I was taking myself too seriously, and there was a divide between them and me. Like, I was up here and they were down there. And when I saw the other teacher doing it, I thought, that might work. So then a kid called me Jerry once, and I was like, huh. And it didn't bother me. I said, okay, this is cool. So then I said, if you want to call me Jerry, call me Jerry. If you want to call me Mr. Clockmaker or Sir, that's fine, but you can call me Jerry.